today is to talk about staging. Dun, dun, dun. I have with me the infamous Ana Aiken with Ana Aiken Designs, and she helped me with this beautiful property. This is here in Boulder. It's right on Broadway and 27th Street. You can actually see it. It's across the street from NIST. A humble bumble college crash pad, fixer-upper with an out-of-town seller. Realtor's nightmare. But thankfully, we had Ana on the scene. Hi, Kate Paulin, your agent with Heart from here, the Referral Partnership. Local business professionals helping each other out in the Boulder area. And everything that I'm going to talk about here today, you can take with a grain of salt. Don't take it to the bank. Don't hold me to it. This is Kate's perspective on things. So I've weathered many downturns in the economy and plan to weather those to come. I'm your trusted advisor when I'm working with you as your agent, and take a moment to connect with me on social media. There's my contact info. I work for the best company in the world, eXp Realty. We're about 100,000 agents in 27 countries, and we just went into South Korea. Does anybody know anyone in South Korea? I would love to connect with anyone who knows someone in South Korea. If you were to go to my YouTube channel, Best Place to Live in Front Range, Boulder, I would love it for you to scan this QR code and subscribe. I give you permission to get out your phones and do so. While you're doing that, I want to ask you, what are you reading? What are you reading right now? What you read is kind of showing who you are, where you're at, what's going on in your world. Right now, I'm being inspired by this book called Winning. And winning is the unforgiving race to greatness. Very true. Winning can be on your side one day and winning can be against you the next. It's something very hard to grasp, but something that we want to strive for. Good book. So a little history about me. I was honored to have a write-up in the Boulder County February edition of Real Producers. Came to know real estate through my dad. My dad was in real estate. He was a builder. I have a lot of knowledge in building with architects such as Kyle before, and it's a rewarding process. But here I am 33 years later and excited about doing some commercial work. And actually, I'd really like to move into commercial, but residential is probably my bread and butter. And that's homes, condos, land, farms. Since 2010, I have been in the referral partnership. Not only has this group helped shape me as a professional with education, sport, friendships, but it's a little like free Taste Masters class. Give me the ability to give presentations such as this, developing my skills as a presenter. And traditionally, I get a lot of referral business from this group. Can anyone guess what my usual business percentage is from this valuable group? Close. 20. That is normally what I get out of this group. I have a sad statistic to share with you. Right now, 0. I need to improve on this. Or guess what? This is considered a non-income producing activity. And we need to cut those out of our business if we need to. So I want to be your person to call, always. I know we have family and friends that do real estate. That's okay. I get that. And I appreciate loyalty also. But please keep your ears open to who needs real estate. It's been a tough market in 2024. 70% of realtors sold 0. Wow. That is a big industry that's being hurt. So let's keep our ears open for, and I want to be your realtor of choice. And came to eXp Realty about 3 years ago. I love it because I can build a brokerage through it. I have 6 agents that are working with me now, looking to expand that globally. So again, if you know anybody in the different countries that we are in Europe and around the world, I'd love to work with them. Plus the United States, we're all over the US. So stage homes sell faster, and for 7.5% to 15% higher price than an unstaged house. Here's the before. Look at that fancy couch. Look at that orange curtain. Oh my goodness. Just the one. And look at that easy chair. Probably had plenty of parties in that living room. And then Ana came along and look what she did. Wow. Is this amazing or what? Average staging investment is 1% of the asking price, delivers a high return, often several 100% return on investment. And it's more critical than ever because most buyers are using my free assistant called Zillow to find their properties before talking to me. So we know that homes sell within the first 1 to 2 weeks more often. The price premium, 7.5 to 15% higher sale price potential. The strong return on investment, often multiple times the staging cost. And like I said, nearly all people are looking online first before buying. So it's a smart investment. It reduces your holding costs of the property and boosts your visibility. So why does home staging matter? Oh, here's a bedroom in that lovely house. Nice piles of dirty clothes. Look at that hideous curtain there. I mean, this is something that I was supposed to sell. First impressions count. Online and in-person visuals spark buyer interest. Buyer visualization helps buyers imagine life in the home. Are you ready for the reveal? Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Thank you, Ana. So gorgeous. She turned a sow's ear into a silk purse, literally. I also had it painted. That helped. Declutter, repairs, all that. We need to do that. The stage home outshines competing listings online. Ana, you want to talk at all about maybe when you come into a home that looks as disgusting as this? Like, where do you start?
So I think mostly it's about helping other people, like potential buyers, actually see what a space can, how a space can work. And I'm trying to showcase each space to its full potential. So I don't want to take away too much from the actual like architecture sometimes, but I do want people to have a clear vision of what fits in the space and how the space can be used properly. And so so when I go into a space that looks like what it looked like before, I get super excited because I know that it's gonna be completely transformed. So yeah. A lot of times people think that just trying to sell a home with nothing in it is a good idea as well. And a lot of times it's not, because again, people have a hard time with scale and figuring out, like they think the room is small, and I think people think that if we just keep a small room empty, it's going to look bigger, and it's actually the opposite. So yeah, just I always get excited. I mean, I love staging, so it's like a kid in a candy store for me.
She is brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah, I love it.
So what happens when we use a professional like Ana? Well, here we have the bathroom of that house, the kitchen of the house. And you think, well, what could we do with these? I mean, not much. Well, you can actually do a lot. And the good news is the Pantone color for 2023, I think, was pinkish,
Yeah,
like a salmon. But so what did she do here? She added this beautiful painting above the toilet and some the new curtain, shower curtain. It really made a huge difference in even this little bathroom. So we want to have professional photos also. All my listings, I have professional photos done. The drone shot of the exterior. You can do online staging where AI will come in and take a empty room and add some fake furniture. That's not going to help though. In the end, you actually need to have staging done. And we want to leave it to a professional, not a seller. Some sellers go, oh, my kitchen's good enough. Well, no, look at this. Ana added dishware. She added some plant things here that made the kitchen just pop. Show before. For 2025, it's suggesting that we use earthy tones, mid-tone, and that's what Ana does. And then you stage to connect emotionally with target buyers. That's what it's all about. So staging isn't just decorating, it's strategic storytelling that sells homes. And I have the video of the property on this YouTube link here. I can copy and paste that and show it to you if you'd like, or open it up.
With all the furniture, was it like you rented from them?
No, I actually purchased. So everything that I stage with is mine.
Use the same furniture in this home that you would in a $6 million.
No, yeah, right. You're right. So the furniture gets bigger, right? So proportion, I wouldn't use what I have in this little house in a $2 million home.
Do people
Correct.
ever ask you if they can just buy that?
They have, and I have to tell you that I tell them no, because like, you don't really want this furniture. It really is kind of like it's kind of like play furniture, for honestly. So it looks good, but it's not something that's going to last, for a very long time. I mean,
The magician never tells her secrets.
yeah. So when people are like, "Oh, can I buy this?" I'm like, "Sure," but it's not worth the money you're going to spend on. First of all, I built most of it, because most of the stuff, when you're buying it at that low of a price, you're having to assemble it. So I'm like,
Can you talk to the fluctuation in the market? Like, not too long ago, homes didn't need to be shown. They were on the market and they were gone within hours of being listed. We're not in that kind of market anymore. I mean, have you seen that increase basically, where it's now we have to compete out there again?
Yeah, we do need to compete. So real estate is a lagging indicator in our economy. And you'll always see it last, as real estate is what's really going on in the economy. So in COVID, we had this heightened awareness that possibly we needed more inventory, which we did, and that drove prices up. It drove people a little crazy, and they kind of lost their heads about things. Now, the interest rates have gone up and it's really just put a complete hold on real estate for middle buyers, first-time home buyers and middle market. The real estate world, according to Kate, looks like this, where we have new home buyers, first-time home buyers right out of college. Who here didn't want to buy their first condo out of college? I did, that was like a step of adulthood. Kids don't want to do that anymore. So we have that low market that's losing some interest, but then it's also really hard to get into a home for a first-time home buyer. I mean, for them to come up with earnest money, down payment money, and now potentially paying for representation with their buyer if a seller isn't willing to pay our commission. I mean, it just clogs that one sector, that section of the start of the market. Then we have the middle range people who, same thing. They might be at a 3% interest rate and they're not really interested in moving. And then we have the luxury market where those people have a lot of cash and they can just buy and sell with their cash. But this whole middle to low range is a little congested. We need to clear the congestion.
I've got one more question.
Yes,
One more
one more question.
I just want to say, I love what you do. It's like you superimpose these beautiful little focal points. Like, oh no, the toilet looks like the bathtub, mirror and stuff. The eye, someplace beautiful to go that accents what is there. It's kind of like the analogies. You have this oil painting. It's nice and has these rough edges, but when you put the perfect frame around it, it's like, wow, now that's a masterpiece.
Survive her eyes.
Anna is exceptional at what she does, and I'm just thrilled because, well, we know each other initially because our kids dated in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But then we also play volleyball together, and so that's fun too. And so, yeah, we do life together.
Fabulous. Thank you very much, both of you.
Thanks.